They may torture my body, break my bones. They may even kill me. Then they will have my dead body, but not my obedience. Guess who said this? Mahatma Gandhi. Most of you would say, but it was Mohandas Karamchand Gandhi. What's the difference? I'm talking about that Mohandas Karamchand Gandhi, a barrister from London. He was a happy-go-lucky man living in London with his family. He used to wear pant, shirt, tie, coat, visit beautiful hotels, always used to fly by aeroplane, first class compartment in the train, and unless you keep money on the table, he won't take up your case for fighting in the court. In his life came a day and Gandhi was traveling by a first class compartment in 1897 to South Africa. Came in the TT. He looked at him and said, Mister, what are you doing? Gandhi said, I have a ticket. The TT stared at him and said, you have a ticket but you are a black. Don't you know that black people are not supposed to be in the first class compartment? Next station, take your belongings, take yourself and shift yourself to the third class compartment. Else I'll throw you and the luggage on the platform. As the TT started to walk away, Gandhi started to scream, I have a ticket, I have a ticket. Soon came the next station. Gandhiji was still sitting in the first class compartment. The TT came in, mercilessly threw Gandhi and his luggage on the platform. Visualize, chilly winter night, a deserted railway station, all by himself. Luggage scattered all over, thrown on the platform. Such a humiliation. A person like you must have thought, in my life, I would never ever go to South Africa. A person like me, chicken-hearted, would have said that I would commit suicide because I can't bear this insult. But Gandhi was made up of a different metal. He looked at that passing train and said, you throw me out of the train? Wait, one day I shall throw all of you out of my country. Gandhi did go to South Africa. He fought against General Smart's law. He experimented non-violence. He came back to India. He travelled across the length and breadth of the country. He saw the poverty, malnutrition, illiteracy, child labor, unemployment, exploitation of these Indians by the foreign nation. And he said, what am I doing with my life? He gave away the shirt, pant, tie, coat, a old man, a skinny old man, 56 kg weight, no banyan, no shirt, only one dhoti, one watch, chappal, stick in hand, and he could throw mighty Britishers out of India. Today, all of us are living in this independent, free, Azad India, all because of that one person called Mahatma Gandhi. And I always used to wonder, when did this Mohandas Karamchand Gandhi become Mahatma Gandhi? On that 15th of August 1947 when India became independent, or 26 January 1950 when India became republic, or today when we are celebrating 75 years of India's independence? Not any such day. But on that fateful night, when he was thrown out on the platform, there was a transformation from Mohandas Karamchand Gandhi to Mahatma Gandhi. Transformation means transcending the formation. If that was not to happen, he would have been another lawyer for whom we would never had MG Road in our city. We would not had Gandhi statues. We would not be calling him father of the nation or the Bapu. That means first lesson that we learned today is one word, one line, one sentence, one paragraph, one page, one chapter, one book, one person, one incident, one hit can actually transform us. So we need to keep our eyes and ears open to what is happening around us. This is the first lesson. Second thing is, all these people, be it Mahatma Gandhi, Bhagat Singh, Chandrasekhar Azad, Subhash Chandra Bose, Allur Sita Ramaraj, and many known, unknown, unsung, forgotten heroes, they're all screaming from their graves that for their tomorrow we gave our today. That means wherever you go, how many years you may pass, but don't ever forget the legacy, the history of this country. Because history means his story. Whose story? Gandhiji's story, Subhash Chandra Bose story, Bhagat Singh's story, your story and my story. Anyone who forgets the story of those ancestors, we don't have any right to live. So you must be very proud of our legacy, our freedom struggle. The point that I am trying to drive is that all of us are born in this independent India. And for us, Azadi has come on a platter. We have only read about Azadi movement in textbooks. We only see those videos. It is only a story, a movie for all of us. We don't understand this freedom. If only I confine all of you in a four-wall room and lock you up for one day, then you understand the importance of this freedom. If only I send you abroad and make you to live in that country for 1 month, you understand what is the importance of being in India. To be born as a human itself is a blessing. To be born as an Indian, to walk on this soil, to breathe this air, to drink this water, to be called as an Indian, we must have done so much punya in the previous birth that we were born as an Indian. So we need to be very, very proud of our legacy. And what is the third step that I'm trying to drive home? Third step is, yes, India has already passed 75 years. Many countries who are smaller than us in size and population and who got independence later than us, they have gone much ahead of us. But we are still a developing nation. My great-grandfather, my grandfather, my father, in my childhood, they used to tell me India is a developing nation. And even today, I keep telling my son that India is a developing nation. At least when you grow up, when you become a parent, you should be in a position to tell your child that India is a developing nation. How can we do that? Is only by you becoming number one. India is not simply a land, it is sum total of all of us. When you become number one, when I become number one, automatically India will become number one. So we are like 1.4 billion people, and very soon we are going to overtake China in population, and we are the 7th largest nation, and we got nice beautiful minerals, water, and then fertile soil. In spite of all this, we are going through motions in life because we think it is okay to live, to spend time on WhatsApp, social media, and watching movies, and then just go through life and then become old and die. But the thing is, even today we are remembering Subhash Chandra Bose or Mahatma Gandhi because they left a legacy. Can you leave your footprints on the sands of time? Can a paragraph be written about you in the history of India in the times to come? Can you do justice to the potential that you have? Because what you are is God's gift to you. What you become is your written gift to God. So the kind of potential that you have, you want to become businessman, you want to become an engineer or doctor, chartered accountant, lawyer, you want to become a politician, you want to actually become a speaker, teacher. I don't know what is your passion, but be the number one in which what you do. And wherever you go, you understand that there is a stamp that you are an Indian. So the way you conduct, the way you behave, the way you actually go around with people, that will actually bring good or bad name. That means when I say India, just look at our neighboring countries. They too got independence with us, broken, shattered, economic shambles, but we are still one because we have got deep foundation, strong foundation, that is called India. Our rich values, culture, goodness, kindness, empathy, to feel for other people. So this is what an Indian means. So India, that culture has to be there in every part of our body, because our Prime Minister was very, very wonderfully telling that Har Tiranga. The Thiranga that you see here, the Thiranga that you see here right now, 2-3 days later, it will fade away and go. But I am trying to give a new slogan, Har Dil Thiranga. What is this? Har Dil Thiranga. Because this Thiranga, which you put on your top of house, it might fade away, but that Thiranga, which you are going to put in a heart, will be there forever. That means what you feel is what you think. What you think is what you say. What you say is what you do. What you do is what you become. What you become is what all of us become sum total as India. So this Indianness, it should be here. So the Thiranga should be there forever. So Har Dil Thiranga, forever Thiranga. Hamesha, forever Thiranga. If you can have that, and I'm sure India can become number one. So on this 75th, India's Independence Day, when we are celebrating Azadi Ka Amrit Mahotsav, take this oath that wherever I go, I'm going to be proud that to say that I'm an Indian, and I'm going to very, very proudly, I'm going to recount about the legacy of the freedom struggle. Number 3, when I leave this soil, when I go anywhere, I'm going to behave and conduct in the way I'm supposed to be, and I'm going to do justice to my potential, and I'm going to make sure that I'm also going to make little contribution in making number one India. And most importantly, that I will never let my country go down her head because of my conduct. So if we have this, it will be wonderful. So take this little oath and inculcate those rich values, the great heritage, culture that India has got in all your children, all the youngsters, because today 20% of the world population, youth, are living in India. That means India doesn't belong to us anymore. India belongs to this youth. And whatever you want to imprint, whatever you want to write, whatever you want to make, now that's what India is going to be there. So that patriotism has to be there. So every cell of your body should be India forever till we alive. As a soldier who served the Indian Air Force for 21 years, and I'm trying to tell you that India can be really great. I know so many soldiers are fighting for this India's independence. They're protecting the borders. So you have wonderful people like that. So once you have people like that, what we cannot do. So whether you are a farmer or a laborer or a taxi driver or you are a politician or a businessman, doesn't really matter. Make sure that you make India proud of what you do. So three beautiful lessons that we learned. Most importantly, you need to carry this slogan forever, right? Har Dil mein Tiranga, Hamesha Tiranga, because सारे जहां से अच्छा हिंदुस्तान हमारा. And that's what it is, because there's nothing that can really bow down. Until, as long as I'm alive, as long as I'm there, India is going to be part of every part of my DNA. And if we can inculcate that, and I'm sure India is in the safe hands, India can really become number one. So by the time we become old, 10, 15, 20 years from now, and we can see India as a developed nation, India as a torch bearer in the field of intellectual, spirituality, in terms of knowledge, in terms of economy. It can show a path to the whole world. India can become real leader. Today, we all must take oath that what is my responsibility? What can I do to make India proud of me? Because today, I am proud of India. But one day, I should do an activity in such a way that India should be proud of me. And what is it that I can do? So if we can think like that, I'm sure the Mother India will always be happy. Because, and when I look at that flag, I feel like saluting that flag because it gives me goosebumps. When I look at Mahatma Gandhi, and I'm sure he'll be smiling that yes, my India is the safe hands. But the thing is, this Thiranga may go physically, but this Thiranga which is there in our heart will be there forever. So remember, Har Dil mein Tiranga, Hamesha Tiranga, और हम हैं हिंदुस्तानी, right? So God bless India, long live India, Jai Hind. Thank you so much. Jayasimha signing off. Bye bye.